Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am so glad you are here with me today. I have got another really interesting video lined up for you, so make sure you stick around till the end because today I am going to share something that not a lot of people openly talk about. And trust me, once you know this, it is going to make a real difference in how you connect with your partner on a deeper, more intimate level. So what are we talking about today? I'm going to walk you through some specific areas of the body, and when I say specific, I mean places where a girl feels incredibly good when touched. These are sensitive zones, and understanding them can genuinely transform the way you approach closeness and intimacy with the person you care about. But before I get into any of that, I want to make something very clear right from the start. Please read this next part carefully. This video is not, I repeat, not a guide on how to touch or make uncomfortable any woman or girl you do not know. That is completely wrong, and that is not what this channel is about at all. Everything I'm sharing here today is meant for couples, for people who are in committed, loving, and consensual relationships. I am talking about husbands and wives, boyfriends and girlfriends, and any two people who are in a relationship where both individuals are fully comfortable with each other and have given each other permission to be physically close. So please keep that in mind as we go through this video. Respect is everything. Alright, now that the disclaimer is out of the way, let us get into it. If you enjoy this video, do give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might find it helpful, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I put out content regularly, and if you hit that bell icon, you will always be the first to know when I drop a new video. Okay, let us dive in. We are going to go through this from the top of the body all the way down to the bottom, head to toe, nice and simple. Starting right at the very top, and that is the head. Now you might not immediately think of the head as a sensitive area, but honestly, there is a surprising amount of sensation up here, and a lot of people sleep on this one. Think about it, when someone runs their fingers gently through your hair, does not that just feel absolutely amazing? There is something so calming and so deeply comforting about it. The scalp in particular is full of nerve endings, and even a light, gentle touch can send waves of relaxation and warmth through the entire body. So if you are a girl watching this, do not hesitate to ask your partner to give you a nice head massage. Just that simple act can feel so romantic and so caring. And if you are a guy, why not take the initiative? Start with a gentle head massage. Not only will she love it, but it is also a really sweet way to show that you are paying attention to her comfort and her feelings. Another way this plays out is during a hug. A lot of the time, if a girl is shorter than her partner when they hug, her head naturally rests somewhere around the chest or shoulder area of the other person. In that moment, if her partner brings their hand up and gently rests it on the back of her head or slowly runs their fingers through her hair, it creates this incredibly warm and safe feeling. She instantly feels protected and loved. And even during a kiss, if you slowly reach up and let your fingers move through her hair or gently hold the back of her head, it adds such a beautiful emotional layer to the moment. She will absolutely love that. Now let us move on to the lips, and I know what you are thinking. Of course the lips are sensitive, everyone knows that. But here is the thing that people tend to overlook. You do not always have to go straight into a kiss. Sometimes just gently brushing your fingers across someone's lips, just the lightest, softest touch can be incredibly powerful. There is a huge amount of sensation in the lips, and even that subtle contact can feel deeply romantic and exciting. Girls especially tend to feel a strong emotional response to this kind of gentle, thoughtful touch. It is tender, it is intimate, and it says a lot without saying a single word. Alright, moving down a little, we come to the neck. The neck is honestly one of the most sensitive areas on the entire body, and it is one that creates an incredibly strong reaction in most girls. There is just something about someone gently placing their hand on or around the neck that feels both vulnerable and deeply romantic at the same time. Now I want to be really clear here. When I say touch the neck, I am talking about an extremely gentle, soft touch. I am not talking about grabbing or pressing or anything that applies any real pressure. This is not about being aggressive at all. It is about being soft, being careful, and being loving. When you hold or caress someone's neck with that kind of gentleness, it creates a feeling of closeness and trust that is hard to describe. During a kiss especially, if one hand gently moves to rest near or around the neck with that light, feathery touch, it makes the entire experience feel so much more connected and intimate. Handle this area with complete care and tenderness. Remember, it is not about force, it is about love. And yes, the old saying that girls are delicate has some truth to it, but honestly, whether someone is physically strong or more on the gentle side, everyone appreciates being treated with care and softness. Being made to feel truly loved through a gentle touch is something that resonates with almost every person, regardless of how strong or tough they might seem on the outside. Let us keep going and talk about the back. The back is another area that plays a surprisingly big role in intimacy and closeness. Especially during foreplay, the back can be an incredibly expressive area. Sometimes, when a girl is feeling a little shy or is not quite sure how to get closer, Touching her back, whether it is a gentle caress or a slow, soft kiss, can help her feel comfortable and ease her into the moment. It is a way of saying I am here, I see you, and I want you to feel good, all without words. The back has a lot of surface area, and the nerve endings that respond really well to light, intentional touch. And just below the back, we come to the lower back, which is also known as the lumbar region. That little area just above the waistline. If you have ever noticed girls wearing crop tops or saris, this area is often naturally visible, and it is a place that carries a lot of physical sensitivity. Lightly touching someone here, or even gently pulling them closer from this spot, can feel incredibly exciting and romantic for a lot of girls. Even if she is fully covered and not wearing anything that exposes this area, you can still gently place your hand there over her clothes. That kind of intentional, loving touch near the lower back sends a clear message of warmth and closeness, and most girls respond to it really well. Now let us talk about the front area of the body, and specifically the chest region. I think most people are already aware that the breast area is extremely sensitive and carries a significant amount of physical sensation. But what a lot of people do not realize is just how much this can vary from person to person. For some girls, the sensitivity in this area, particularly around the nipple region, is so intense that the stimulation from touching there can actually feel similar to, or as powerful as, stimulation in other more obviously intimate areas. Some girls have described the sensation in their nipples as almost directly connected to arousal in the vaginal area. That is just how strong the nerve connection can be. So if your partner happens to be someone who is particularly sensitive in this area, and you are aware of that, then you already have incredibly useful knowledge. Pay attention to what your partner enjoys and respond to that. Do not overthink it. Just be present, be attentive, and let her responses guide you. Moving further down, let us talk about the thighs. The inner thigh area in particular is one of the most sensitive spots on the human body, and it is a place where even the lightest touch can create a strong physical reaction. If you slowly run your fingers across the thighs, or gently trace small circles or patterns around that area without rushing, the sensation can feel absolutely electric. A lot of girls find this kind of slow, deliberate touch incredibly exciting. It builds anticipation, it creates tension in the best possible way, and it makes her feel incredibly desired and wanted. However, and this is really important, not every girl likes the same things. Some may love this kind of touch, while others might feel ticklish or uncomfortable with it. That is completely normal, and it is a reminder that you should always take your time. Try things slowly, pay close attention to how your partner is reacting, and adjust based on what they enjoy. Communication is key in any relationship, especially when it comes to physical intimacy. Ask, observe, and listen. Find out what your partner genuinely enjoys, and then focus on giving them exactly that. The goal is always to make both people feel comfortable, happy, and cared for. And finally, let us finish where we literally finish, at the feet. Now this one might surprise a few people, but the feet are actually an area where a lot of girls experience quite a bit of physical sensitivity. Many girls genuinely enjoy having their feet touched, massaged, or caressed. It is relaxing, it is comforting, and for some people it is actually quite a romantic experience. On the other side, there are also many guys who enjoy giving attention to their partner's feet. And of course, a lot of people are familiar with the concept of a foot fetish, where feet are a primary source of attraction or excitement. I have actually made a full dedicated video on that topic, so if you are curious about it or want to understand it better, definitely go check that one out. I go into much more detail there and cover everything you might want to know. So those are the key areas of the body that we covered today. These are spots where a gentle, loving, and intentional touch can make a girl feel incredibly cared for, deeply connected, and genuinely excited. Whether you are looking to add more warmth to your everyday moments of closeness, or you want to enhance the foreplay in your relationship, paying attention to these areas and learning what your specific partner enjoys can make a world of difference. And remember, it is not just about touching. Kissing these areas can be just as powerful, if not more so. I have made a complete video on kissing as well, where I talk about all the places beyond just the lips where you can kiss your partner to make them feel truly wonderful. So go watch that one too, because I think you will find it really helpful and eye-opening. The most important thing to take away from today is this: every person is different, every relationship is unique. What works beautifully for one couple might not work the same way for another, and that is completely okay. The key is to communicate openly, to be patient, to be gentle, and to always prioritize how your partner feels. Touch with love, touch with intention, and touch with respect. That combination is what truly makes someone feel special. If you want to keep learning about how to build a more loving and fulfilling intimate relationship, then stay right here on this channel, because I have so much more content coming your way. My hashtag playlist is BBoardPuri playlist, so make sure you check that out because there are so many videos in there that cover all kinds of topics related to relationships, intimacy, and emotional connection. Every single video is made with the intention of helping you build something real and beautiful with the person you love. You can also come follow me over on Instagram. My handle is Tanishri and Family, and I share a lot of personal thoughts and lifestyle content there as well. And if you want something a little more fun and lighthearted, check out my vlog channel called Positive Reality. Over there I post comedy videos, day-in-the-life vlogs, and all kinds of fun personal stories and tips from my everyday life. There's a lot of good stuff waiting for you there. Alright everyone, that is a wrap for today. Thank you so much for spending your time here with me. I truly appreciate every single one of you. I will be back very soon with a brand new topic and another video that I think you are going to love. Until then, take good care of yourselves, be kind to the people around you, and remember to always lead with love. Bye for now and take care.